Loggerhead turtles are threatened in the U.S. One of the main threats that they face is bycatch. The northern subpopulation is located from Florida to Virginia and is declining in numbers, while the southern subpopulation occurs in Florida and is a stable population that is much larger in numbers. Bycatch is when fishing equipment catches other animals than they were intended to. As you can see, loggerhead turtles are highly migratory. This complicates conservation efforts because legal and illegal fisheries in other countries can cause high mortality for the North Atlantic nesting populations, compromising the efforts of the U.S. Incidental take most often occurs due to longline fishing and shrimp trawling. In 1990, it was estimated that 5,000 to 50,000 loggerhead sea turtles were killed annually by a shrimping fleet alone in the southeastern Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico. The U.S. has increased their support for the turtle conservation, and international treaties have been made between countries in the migratory pathway. The Convention on International Trade protects them by ensuring that members of the IUCN are prohibited from internationally trading wild species and threatening their survival. The Indian Ocean Southeast Asia Marine Turtle Memorandum of Understanding and the Inter-American Convention for the Protection and Conservation of Sea Turtles are international environmental agreements that deal exclusively with sea turtle conservation. Loggerhead turtles are considered a priority species by the World Wide Fund. The WWF treats priority species as the most ecologically, economically, and/or culturally important species on the planet. The WWF protects turtles globally and have many projects such as protecting nesting areas, reducing bycatch, and promoting smart fishing and monitoring the migration patterns of marine turtles. There are both national and local efforts made in the U.S. In South Carolina, the Sea Turtle Stranding and Salvage Network was established to document the number of sea turtle carcasses that are washed ashore each year. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and the National Marine Fisheries Service are national agencies that support the South Carolina Marine Turtle Conservation Program. Because the main cause of mortality for loggerhead turtles is fisheries bycatch, turtle excluder devices were created. In 1988, South Carolina was the first state to create TED regulations. As of 1991, turtle excluder devices are now federally required in all waters. Also, research is conducted to find the effectiveness of TED devices, and changes such as requiring larger TED openings as of 2003 have been made. Turtle excluder devices have been legally challenged by fishing companies, but they remain in force because much progress has been made along with educating fishermen about the importance of conserving these threatened species. We should care about this conservation effort because marine turtles fulfill important roles in marine ecosystems. Loggerhead turtles feed on many invertebrates that will change the seabed if overpopulated. Also, they transport many animal and plant cities on their shells. Today, conservation requires regular monitoring of the loggerhead sea turtle populations by the National Marine Fisheries Service and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services, as well as more research on the biology, life cycle, and migration patterns of these turtles in order to help develop the best possible conservation methods.